Hey, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, glory goes to you. Goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishop of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, fellow brothers, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shebel Chanak, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. And this is going to be a walk and talk lesson. You know, I pray the lesson's edifying, straight to the point. This is just something that, I was just kind of pondering on this morning. In really the inspiration was I got, it was a short conversation with a family member. But the majority of our people are in this spirit, basically chasing the bag. Chasing a bag, chasing money, and that's never got our people anywhere, okay, other than the worst situation. Now, some of our people, they do make it, they are more financially stable, if you will. They have, and this is a very small percentage, but see, it's the illusion of you obtaining wealth. And one thing that our people always bring up is celebrities. They're trying to, structure their life, or I forget. I'm lost for words, but they're trying to mimic, if you will, what celebrities do, because they see social media, TV, and all that. They see how they live. And yeah, of course, in the flesh, yeah, who wouldn't want to live, in opulence? Who wouldn't want to live, in a mansion and drive the latest cars and have the best clothes? We're Israelites, so we want the best. But see, that has gotten our people, totally running after Satan. Okay, and we can't be like the rest of our people, that are in that spirit. Let me just go into this scripture. This is what came to mind. Okay, bear with me. I'm walking and I'm sipping some tea. Let me just go into it. This is 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. See, the scriptures are completely contrary to the ways of this world and what this world teaches you how you should be, how you should act, how you should live, how, what is the pursuit of happiness. The scriptures, they literally teach us completely opposite of what this world is involved in, and from a young age, we've been, indoctrinated through the TV, through celebrities. Esau uses those celebrities. Those celebrities are a heavy enchantment, is a heavy part of Esau Edom's, his witchcraft, is to use celebrities and the illusion that you can one day become and live like that, especially a people that's distraught and poor, like our people that are all messed up, that live in squalor, that live in the hood, that live amongst treacherous people that don't have it, broke people. Jake is broke. Right? See, but we are physically, or I should say financially, we're broke, but we should be rich in faith, rich in the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai, which that is the actual true wealth. Because through the faith, you're going to receive all the carnal things of life. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And the scriptures say that the love of money, let's get that. Also, in Matthew, you cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. Give me a second. I believe that's, let me see. Right, yep. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's part of this world, is what? Loving money. Why? Because when you have money, doors open, right? you're a man, say you're an Israelite man, you know, you're looked at as the worst man actually on the planet Earth, right? Nobody wants to do business with you. No, really, nobody wants to hire you, especially for you know, high-level positions. Women are not looking at you like you are the top man in the earth. You know, you don't have no pull, you don't have no social status, but you get some money, right? You get some money, you can get all the nice things. Right now, all of a sudden, life completely changes. The women that weren't looking at you, they're looking at you. People that didn't pay you no mind, now they're paying you mind. Now they're somewhat worshiping you because you have that money. You now, whatever you say, they're looking up to you, right? Because you have a monetary value over your head. You know, you wearing the nice clothing. People are carnal, okay? And Yahweh Shema Shai, he judges the inward man, not the outward man. Okay? So for the love of money is the root of all evil. And this what gets our people in a lot of terrible situations. A lot of situations which lead them to death. Okay? The entertainment industry. The sports, well, that's part of it. The sports, all that's entertainment. You know, selling out. They do all type of wicked, evil things just so they can, you know, they can touch an M, or Jake will kill you over $5,000. You Jake in the hood, they ain't never seen no money, and if somebody comes up with $5,000, they on social media. You know the guy, you know the guy. Well, I know that's Tim, that's little Tim. He flexing 5,000 on social media. He might have, you know, got a. You know, however he would have got the money. And what does that do? That'll spark the stick-up kids. Like a guy that never done crime. You know, he'll join in on, you know, robbing that man, and a lot of times possibly killing him. Okay, he might have not shot the gun, but you know, his boy shot the gun, which he was about that life, and then now he's in prison. Now he has a murder charge. And this is not one-off. This happens all the time. Okay? Because of the love of money. See? That's what gets us. That's what gets our people. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, you have to understand there's certain people on earth, a lot of people that actually covet. Let's look at this word covet. Okay? Let's look at this word covet. And, you know, my one of my relatives, you know, after we got off the phone, we talked the other day, and then, you know, I wake up to a text, and, you know, because we'll talk about business, you know, business minded. Yeah, the scriptures say use the world, not abusing it. So yeah, you can have a business. You can, you know, there's certain things that's what, you know, how you're gonna make a living. Then yeah, you know, you gotta hustle. You gotta do certain things. You know, you gotta, you know, get your store going, you know, get a product and all that. Yeah, you got to do that. But see, our people, they go too far. They want it all. They want millions and millions of dollars, you know, hundreds of thousands at certain times, right? But I wake up to a text with, you know, a money tree, you know, basically a money. Oh, it brings success. It brings, you know, it brings money, right? But it, you know, I love plants. You know, I plants. You know, so they know I got hella plants. But the text was about getting, you know, trying to conjure a spirit of money. You know, by getting a money tree, you niggas still gonna be broke, whether you got a money tree or not. Okay, and number one, that's Esau's name for that tree. Okay, Yahweh Shai, he named that tree. All right, that, you know, we don't know that Hebrew name for whatever that tree is, and it is damn sure has nothing to do with money. Okay, I can almost guarantee you that. Okay, the real money is wisdom. Now, money is a defense, and you do need money. So yeah, if you have the ability to do some overtime, it doesn't affect your walk. You know, you need the extra money. You know, yeah, do that. You need a better job. Yeah, do that. Okay, don't just be through. We teach brothers to and exhort brothers. Well, it's really a commandment. You gotta work, unless you have a situation to where, you taken care of. You don't really have to work. You can just focus in on this truth. There are brothers with situations like that, whether disabled or they veterans, or they got a little bit of money on them. Let me get this word covet. Let's play it. To stretch oneself out in order to touch or grasp something. Yeah, you chasing it. You'll do anything to receive that money. Okay, you'll do anything. You'll stretch yourself. Okay, just so you can touch some type of money. And then what happens when you touch that money? Say you come into $1 million, you come into $200,000. What do you want to do? You want more money. Say you come into $1 million. What do you want? You want $2 million. Now you want 10 million because you understood what 1 million can do for you, right? And the lifestyle that you can live with 1 million, right? But money runs out. So now you want to touch 10 million. You want to, okay, what does 10 million feel like? Right? Then now you want 100 million. That's your goal. Okay, and that's what the heathens are occupied in. Their mind is surrounded by the flesh. How I can, obtain as much money as possible. I can live a lavish life. I can have all the things that I ever wanted. All right, to hell with that. We're gonna receive all the things we ever wanted. And guess what? We don't have to physically work for it in a sense of, building a business. Well, we've been given a portion of the Lord's business. And as the scriptures say, the Heavenly Father is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love. Mind you, we were promised to be kings and priests. Okay? It says, or to grasp something, to reach after or desire something. To give oneself up to the love of money. You see what I'm saying? So you give yourself up, instead of just focusing on, getting right with your power. Seek ye the Lord, or seek the kingdom of heaven with all thy heart, or seek the kingdom first, and all these things shall be added unto you. Our people, they reject that because as it was one of these podcasts pertaining to IUIC, I forget, but it was a caller that called in, and because this Israelite thing is getting big, and basically he said, I don't want to be woke and broke. You see what I'm saying? Meaning, yeah, that's good, and I'm great that, okay, yeah, we are we are the people. That's empowering, that it's like a sense of self, something to be a part of. But I don't want to give up my life because of that, because that's associated with being broke. The truth is associated with being broke. Yeah, you are going to be broke. Well, let me get another scripture where it says, let me get it. Give me a second. Okay, the prime example. Okay, bear with me. Let me find this. Okay, that's it? Okay, let me see. Okay, that's it. I was looking at that. So let's go to that. This is 2 Corinthians 8 and 9. For ye know the grace of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, that though he was rich, right? He's literally the king. He's literally the king of the whole universe. Under Yahweh. Yahweh gave him the keys. He gave him everything. Okay, remember, all judgment was given unto the Son. Okay, so he was rich. He also told I believe it was Pilate that Pontius Pilate that if this was my kingdom, my servants would fight. Okay, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich. So that was a example. Okay, that was an example for us. Yahushua, number 2, the only begotten Son. When he came down in the flesh, and he could have made money. Remember, he told one of the disciples to go out and cast a net, get a fish, and in the fish's mouth will be a gold coin, and that was going to be the tax to Caesar. So he could have made money. He could have had all type of money. They was trying to make him a king. He could have took down the Romans with his power. He could have made himself. He could have came in like on a horse, like Nathaniel did at IUIC. Okay, and the horse represents power, represents kinglyship. That's the same thing Adonijah did, right? Adonijah, he came in on his father's horse. Okay, if not mistaken, I believe his father's horse, but he came in on a horse, and then it was told unto David, and Yahushua, which was Solomon, he came in on David's ass. So that was all a precursor. Yahushua coming in humble. You see, it's not our time to come in, in that power. Before honor comes humility. And see, and this is a message that our people, they don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear that, you got to be content and you got to suffer and you got to give up, all right, your desires, okay, of the flesh. All right, who wouldn't want a $1 billion? Who wouldn't? Right? All right, but this world is corrupted. So that $1 billion, really, it will corrupt you. And David spoke about that in Proverbs. Okay, give me neither poverty nor riches, right? So I'm done there. Let me where we was in let's go back to 1 John, right? I'm sorry, not 1 John. 1 Timothy 6. Let's read that again, so we know what that covet means, to give oneself up to something, okay, to desire something, all right, to the point to where you'll compromise your integrity, okay, you'll go against the ways of Yahweh Shai just so you can obtain these things, okay. But see, if you were in the knowledge, you were in the know, you would understand that all these things are getting ready to be dissolved. The money that you're chasing is getting ready to be dissolved. Okay, you're going to receive digital money. All right. And those that love their life, right, they're going to actually, bow down to the beast, the image of the beast, and receive his mark, because they love their life and they want to keep a certain lifestyle. Right. They don't want to be broke. Yeah. I'm tired of being broke. You had Big Sean, the rapper. He said, I'm finally famous. I believe he actually named the album after that. So he was, with all his might, all his heart, he literally wanted to be famous. He was famished, or people are famished. Going back to the word famous, when you go into it, it means to be famished. Okay, so Jake is famished. So if somebody's saying, I just want to be famous, that's just what I want. Do you think there's nothing a person would not do that's in that spirit? I just want to be famous. Okay. That's madness. But again, our people are chasing the bag. Why? It's because they envy the oppressor. The scriptures tell us not to envy the oppressor. Sometimes you get vexed in the spirit, and good. You should be vexed in the spirit. That's why we're down here to be humiliated. We're down here to be vexed. We're down here to be humbled, okay, and to be obedient to the cross, okay. Yeah, you see Esau, you're like, God damn, let this pass. You're like, God damn, who the hell lives in a place like this? Where do you get money to actually stay here? You're like, damn. You know, you be like, how where are you getting money from? You know, Jake living paycheck to paycheck, so they're like, man, the only way I gotta get it, I gotta hustle, and then here it is, you niggas is still hustling and you still broke, not understanding you got a bag in your hole, as in Haggai the first chapter says. Okay. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which some covet after, they give themselves up to, which they have erred, see, from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. See, because you're chasing it. It's like the carrot at the end of the stick. You'll actually never obtain it. Okay, and the ones that so-called obtain it, the so-called rich and famous, look at their state. Look at it's pitiful. And the what is it? Slakia. Their latter end. What is their latter end? Their latter end is destruction, and they're miserable. They're actually miserable. They're sorrowful. Why? Because they got to reflect on what did they do to achieve those riches? You know, so it eats them up inside. But hey, it is what it is. They did the deed. Okay, but what is the latter end of them? Oh, in all these J celebrities, all these athletes, what happens to them? They die broke. They die broke. They die sick. Their woman divorced them. You know, but they got the bag, and that's what our people. You ain't got no money. What's one of the things when you get in an argument with a nigga, or like that one nigga that he's coming at the Hebrew Israelites, right? You nigga get some money. You broke nigga, and this nigga broke. This nigga's actually broke. Okay, this nigga's struggling. All people are broke and struggling. You niggas need to get some money, like that's gonna solve the problem. All right, Jake's comfortable being a damn slave. Jake's comfortable with being in a sorrowful state. So the Lord gonna actually take him out. The Lord gonna take all you bag chasing niggas out. He just gonna take you out because you're no good. You ain't no good. You ain't right and you no good. Okay. Yeah, but thou, O man of the Most High, right? Man of God. Okay. All right. The elect, the men that can get it. Flee these things. See, we're commanded to be in a completely different spirit. Because you chasing money. Just look at the state of our people. You're going to continue to be chasing. It's a never-ending fucking race. It's the rat race. You're never going to be satisfied. In any given moment, you can lose those riches. Okay? And we're all going to see it. We're actually going to see our people lose those riches, and they're going to lose their mind. All right? They're going to lose their mind. When Esau pulled a fucking rug from under them, okay? When he turns the party off, and he comes down upon this world and forces you to take the MOTB, and you're going to have a lot of our people take it. Why? Because they want to still live that lifestyle. They don't want to be broke. Okay? And then they didn't even store up riches in heaven. They stored up riches upon the earth. And those riches are going to be, took from them. All right? And they're going to be like, no, I need it. So if it's digital, fuck it. You're going to have niggas that's going to say, we got to watch. You're going to see it. Niggas are like, fuck that. If it's digital, it don't matter. I want to be in. I want to be part of it. If it's Bitcoin, I want to be part of it. As long as I can have that money, as long as I can live in a certain neighborhood, as long as I can buy the things that I want, as long as I can do these things, I'll do it. So that's literally what they're going to do, and that's what they've always been doing. Okay? It says, and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness, and our people they don't have those attributes. They feed the lust of the flesh. Let's go back to let's go back to 1 John. They feed the lust of the flesh. They don't want to feed the lust of the spirit, or the fruits of the spirit. Okay, they want that. They want that bag. And then where's all these niggas with the money at? Where the money at? They all fronting. It's all front. It's all front. You know, a nigga can front for it. Oh, it looked like he got money. Nigga ain't got no money. You living off credit. And then you gotta fucking, you're forced to work now. You gotta literally slave. Why? Because, hey, you miss a month worth of work, your ass gonna fall behind. And then that woman that you got, she gonna leave your ass. When she can't get enough, she can't get no more out of you, she gonna leave you. Right? All your friends, they gonna flee from you. And then your ass completely broke. And now you're pricked. Now you hurt. Now you want to sell dope. Now you want to sell dope because you want that fast money. And that's where our people are, and they want fast. And as we read earlier in 1 Timothy 6, it says to have what? Patience. Because look, we're going to get all those things. We're going to get all those things times a trillion. Infinity and beyond. We're going to get all those things. But see, you know, it wasn't given to the majority of our people to see what we see. That's the blessing and the spirit that the Most High has put upon us, all right, to fight and to have patience, because these things will surely come. Look at the prophecies. Our people that can't see it. Why? Because the Most High, He has blinded them. They can't see. Okay. Okay, I'm back in 1 John 2 and 15 again. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And our people, they're of the world. I got a text early morning, a money tree. The fuck you with that? Niggas been having money trees. Okay? It brings fortune to you. Jake will have different stones, you know, gemstones, and, you know, trying to conjure up the spirit of money. Okay, and they're not being rich towards the Most High. Remember the parable of the man that had many goods in the barn, and he had so many goods he couldn't store his goods in that barn. So what did he do? He tore down the barn and he built bigger, so he could store all his goods and live comfortable. Right? Jake of course, the flesh wants to live comfortable. I would love to just sit down, relax, and just watch fucking Netflix and have women all around me and eat all the dainty things and travel the world. I want to go to Japan. I want to do a European tour. I want to do all that shit. But you know, that's all that shit is vain. You still a nigga. You know what you are? You a nigga in Japan. That's what you are. You a nigga in China. You a nigga in Spain. Nobody will ever look at you, okay, as a son of God, you know, someone that has integrity. It's just you have. Oh, what do you do? What team do you play for? That's about. Are you a singer? Are you an entertainer? How did you get this car? Because they know you ain't no fucking hedge fund owner. You ain't no real estate mogul. Either you an entertainer or you sell dope. Or you pimp. That's the options you Jakes have, right? Or you fronting. You a scam. You a Nigerian scammer. And then they're like, man, nigga, what's this nigga doing here? Or even like Oprah. Oprah is a so-called billionaire, right, on paper. And she went to Hermes, I believe it was out there in Europe. And they didn't know who she was. And they pretty much were like, bitch, get the fuck out of the store. You're not welcome here. And this is Oprah, right? You would think that she's this. You know, she's a god. And they were like, we don't want your money. See? So to hell with all that, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, the pride of life. That's all that's here. Okay, and then what's the final, after you did all that, what happened? You get destroyed and you get nothing. And you don't, you just go back to the spiritual world, getting ready to be judged again. But see, this is why Solomon said, vanity, vanity, all is vanity. He has seen an evil under the sun, right? Because here it is. the righteous man, he'll accept his lot and follow after the Most High and be poor and suffer. And then you got the wicked that's doing all type of wickedness, and then they prosper. But what happens to both of them? They all die. They both die, right? But see, the wisdom, the knowledge, right? That's going to actually manifest to eternal riches. See, we're going to actually receive eternal, and we're going to have a great name, and it's going to, and it matters, because the life that we're living right now, this is temporary. Man is just but a vapor. You know, you're gonna grow up, and it's gonna be filled with much sorrow, and then you're gonna die. And that's for everybody. But here it is, you was chasing riches. Now you're not rich before Yahweh Shemal Shai. You see? Hey, it is what it is. Okay, the only thing that's gonna bring fortune, all right, is the fear of Yahweh Shemal Shai. That's the only thing that's gonna bring true fortune and true riches. That's the true riches. It's the wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. Not you're chasing. You're literally chasing it. Just think about that. You're literally chasing the bag. You know what? Guess what? You'll never fucking catch it. That's a guarantee. All right, you'll actually never be satisfied. Okay. Verse 17, and the world passeth away, right? Because all those riches are going to pass away. This world, Esau, Edom's world, is going to pass away. And this is what he has deceived you Israelites into chasing after. Is chasing after the flesh, chasing after money. Okay, he's getting ready to go down. His life has been occupied and chasing after the flesh, chasing after the money, right? And he will do any and everything for it. And he's done. And guess what? What's his latter end? Read Psalm 73. Right? They're in slippery places. The Most High has put him in a trap. Okay? And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. See? So that's the latter end of the elect, is everlasting life. The highest name, the highest honor you can have, okay, in the kingdom of heaven. Remember, in the kingdom is going to be on earth. It's not what's the word? Profitable to chase riches now when this is but a vapor. Our life is but a vapor, and especially when this thing is getting ready to go down. Okay, what matters is your integrity. What matters if you lusted after righteousness. That's what matters. Okay. It matters if you're doing the will of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You're doing the will of Yahweh Shemal Shai, you're gonna abide forever. Meaning you're gonna be changed. When all hell break loose, you're not gonna be thinking about those riches. You're not gonna be thinking about the bag. You're gonna be thinking about how to survive. And then now, when it matters that there's a God on your side, which will always matter, but now that it really truly matters that there's a God on your side, he's not on your side. Why? Because you was chasing after riches. You was chasing after money. You was trying to get the bag. Oh, now you want the Most High. Now you want, the Lord, man, nigga, get out of here. That's what he's gonna say. Hey, I'm gonna close the lesson. I prayed that the lesson was edifying. It's not worth chasing after money. It's not worth it. All right, because you're going to continue to chase after it, and you're never going to receive it. And if you do receive some type of money, number one, it ain't going to be worth shit. And number two, you got to compromise yourself and follow after the flesh. And we know that the flesh is corruptible. So I'm going to close it there. Until next time, shalom to the elect.